Welcome to another episode of Stupid Conversations. I'm Yanda.
Moleni Dinkanya.
Hi, I'm Nobile. Sanmulani, I'm Nesihle.
Hi, I'm Zadile Zamaki.
And I'm Tato.
And on today's episode, we are discussing all things friendships as a student. As we all know, friendships is really one of the biggest aspects in our lives. So do you guys find it hard making friends when you got here? Because remember, you left your friends in high school. Now it's a new life and everything. How was it for you?
Yo, making friends. Wow. Did I make friends?
Did you make friends?
I think people gravitated towards me than me gravitating towards them. I did have friends, even though it was difficult a bit, and I wasn't looking to make friends. But because when it's your first year, there's a lot of group work going on, so you get to see and experience different people, and then that's when you're like, okay, I never thought that I'd say this, but maybe, there's a potential there for you to actually be a friend, So I think that's more or less how I took it. It all started from being groups with people, and then being in groups with people, and then you kind of work your way from there. Uti, is there something there even after the group has dissolved, or was it just for the purpose of Amamax?
But I also feel like, okay, I hope I don't derail much, but I also feel like with the lectures, I think that was the whole point, to do because now we do group work, but it's not that when Kanya and Tato and Yanda you'll be in the same group. No, but I feel like then it was also for them to maybe make us familiar with each other as well, so that she understand since we are in a new environment. So for me it wasn't difficult much, but like I said, Buti, Mina, for me, it was not that thing, Buti. They were friends, people that I met the first 2 weeks. They were not my friends. It was a matter of acquaintances and classmates and people that I am now around. So I felt the need, okay, I'm gonna have to make friends with these people, but then I only started having someone that I could call a real friend a month later after that, and then
at least it was a month later for you.
Some of us years.
And I think I'm with you on the part where you said people kind of gravitated towards you. I kind of feel like friends made me.
Okay.
I feel like when I got here, it is more of a thing of whether I make friends or I don't make friends, it doesn't really matter to me. But then I knew at some point I was gonna have to start opening up to people. Because I mean I am kind of gonna need them later on. I don't know for what, but then
I feel like for me it wasn't really a matter of it being hard or it being easy, because I wasn't looking for friends. I wasn't, not because maybe I'm somehow whatever, but then it wasn't my main point, because I have to have friends. If I meet you, that's nice, hey, and if you become friends, thank you, but if we don't, it's still fine. I really wasn't that much into.
So you'd say for you it was more of being classmates. You're in my class, hi.
And if you grow closer, that's still fine, that's great, but it wasn't really a need also, because for me, like Zandile said, it's not easy for me to just say you're my friend. Being a friend, you have a role that you have to play, and I can't just meet you and then the next thing I'm giving you all my problems, it just has to, you have to earn it, or maybe both of us, because I also have to earn it.
Sort of like a 50-50 type of thing.
Anyway, I feel like another thing for me is I didn't necessarily have friends or feel the need to make friends. I feel like I just dwelled in with whoever I find at that moment, which is why I can find myself with you guys and another group, but we're still good. It's not like this. I'm fine with you, I'm fine with them, I'm fine with everyone, because that's just how it was for me. I dwell in with you guys, I dwell in with everyone else. So I wouldn't say friendships as such, but just the ability of knowing, of trying to see, or just to see how many or how much of a social person you are by associating yourself with as many people as you feel like you can.
So like I want to know now, what was the, okay, we're going to start with the best. What was the best thing that happened when you met that someone, and what was the worst thing, like worst scenario? And we're not mentioning names. And I want you guys to get deep. I want you guys to get deep.
I
With
feel like
this thing happened.
I feel like something that I will never forget is my first day when I met Kanya.
Oh, Kanya, she'll never forget
It was my first day, so I don't think I'll ever forget it because we got lost together. We didn't know where to go together, and
We
then
were wearing similar clothes.
we were both wearing mustard yellow shirts.
Great minds think alike.
What was your best thing? That was your best thing. What was your worst thing?
My worst thing.
Doesn't have to be like first year, like even
Yeah.
last year or this year, like worst thing that has to do with friends.
I feel like not the worst thing that had to do with friends, but with people that I socialized with, is when two of the people that I usually sat with, they left. They left, so it in a way left a gap. Although I had other people, but it did leave a gap.
You knew those were your follow-on people, like
No,
my
not
people,
necessarily my
follow-on.
fall on, but you know, even when you and someone are not as close, but when that someone leaves, you can feel it. You feel the gap that you're missing.
And for you,
Okay, for me, what was the best? Okay, I meet new people. Like I engage with them, knowing their personal lives, okay, and academically. So I learned different things. That was good. And the worst thing, my first year, guys, people I became friends with, like they were totally wrong. On the Friday, they will influence you to dodge a class. There was a Shisanyama down there. So, that was the worst thing. Worst thing of my first year was that. But unfortunately, they dropped out, all of them.
And how did that affect you? Did like fail a module, or you were able to like get yourself out from that situation?
Yeah, I was able to do so, but I didn't get the marks that I was expecting. More especially on the Friday, I was attending business communication. So my marks was not good at all. Yes, I did pass the module, Mara, not the way I expected to pass the module.
I think for me, okay, let's start with the worst.
Okay.
I won't go into detail like with the worst, but because we're still gonna talk about that, it was basically just having, fallouts with people that you actually thought were
The real ones.
not really the real ones, but like people that you thought were genuine enough to not, do all the other stuff. And then when it comes to the best, I've made very wonderful people. I mean, and I have managed to like have friendships with most of those people. So I think for me, that's something I pat myself in the back for, because I'm not the easiest person to get along with. So just finding friends that accept me for me, and they get who I am, and I don't have to change or be someone that I'm not when I'm around them. I can simply just be myself. So I think that's the best.
Well, the worst for me would be okay, that's another subtopic. Friendship fallouts. I feel like for me, those people I had fallouts with were not meant to be friends, but acquaintances. Somebody, some people I know, not necessarily friends, because and then the best would be limiting, like kind of making my circle smaller into just the friends that I know it's okay. Even if I know something goes bad, I know that I have them for me, who are around me to support me and all of that. So out of all of that, I think the best thing to happen on these guys for me. Yes.
meeting this someone, you know, like I had only one friend, like that real friend, you know, first year, and then it was the best because like everything was the best because also she was from Soweto, right? And now I'm from here. I have my broke days. So she was able to buy me food. You know, it's also like those small things. You know, not a matter of and whatever. Like we were really close. And then the worst is she left. Yeah, it's okay. That has to be the worst. But then I mean, I'm managing. I'm living. And the best also was the fact that last year we were online, so I didn't really feel that distance. But yeah.
I think I'm on with Yanda on that one. I think my best was just being, because I was not with you guys, we're not in the same group, but I think then it still is just meeting the people, the friends that I still have even now, friends that I had then first year. I really feel like they were the most amazing people ever. And yeah, the worst were just them leaving, because the other one, she had to take a break because of personal reasons, and then the other one as well. So two of them, and then now I'm only left with Shirley, which is still good. But each and every one of them had a special place in my heart, and they no So that was
each had like their own role that they played in your life.
So that was the best and the worst.
So you guys mentioned making friends. You mentioned making friends because of the groups that were formed, right? And then I want to know, how was it then? Because remember, sometimes, you know, as a group, someone doesn't perform well. And now there's like that personal and the professional thingy in it. How was it? Like, how were you able to like tell that person, look, dude, this is what's happening, you're not doing right, you know? How was it like mixing the personal and professional thingy?
Okay, I think if anyone knows me would know that I'm quite a direct person. So when it comes to marks, don't play with me. Play with me with other things, not my marks.
Like what I said, Poroto. So just like the marks. The marks, you tell the parents.
Basically, it's just also a way of approach, how you approach someone, you know, making them understand that these are my marks. So do whatever you want to do, but whatever you're doing shouldn't jeopardize my marks. Obviously, in those groups, I did, you know, have friends, and she was always in my group, and we have a very good friendship, and I feel like we both understand, and I think we had the same end goal, you know. So the same end goal was that we perform well, you know. So that I didn't have to, you know, call out and be like, when's it gonna do? But obviously, if you feel that someone is slacking, you just like, got a friend, you know, I feel like, you know, we can do better and all of that. So yeah.
And a real friend, I don't think would be offended
feelings,
that you say, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be mad at you for being honest with me.
Because it's also gonna help the both of us at the
and
end.
building the friendship as well.
Yeah, because I think that also makes you like you're able to trust that person. You know, you can be there's something wrong and you can't come to class. You can just be like, hey, something really came up that's urgent. You know, can you please just take a few notes for me and all of that? So yeah.
Would you guys say that a lot of people can distinguish between classmate, a friend, and acquaintance?
They can't.
Everyone is a friend. You're going to have freela,
and all of that.
Well, sometimes a person can engage in a convo with you, and the convo would be really nice, really fun and laugh, and they would think, it's okay, just because that convo went up, now we're friends.
That does not mean
and then sometimes it can be that you guys are friends by association.
Yes. So that person is a mutual friend. Are your friends?
Exactly. But because now your friend is there,
Yeah.
you guys call each other like, friend,
Yeah.
I chomi and stuff like that. And then uzive nawe so thetha njalo, but when you guys ba uphi, like you know your place in that person's life, that okay, no, to me you're not a friend, you're a friend by association.
So would you say Uti, sorry Yana.
It's
So
okay.
would you say Uti that because of that that is the reason why a lot of friendships fall out?
Yes.
Because people yani abantu you don't know if you I'm always in class with you guys. It doesn't mean Uti we are friends. See, either I would say acquaintances or classmates, but if friends, guys, like a lot goes into that title. You literally have to earn it.
I feel like sometimes it's a matter of, thing is, you never know how you will become friends with that person. Yeah, some people might think we're friends, yet we're not. So I feel like sometimes it's a matter of, maybe we're in a conversation and we really relate to a lot of things. I might want to make you my friend, but then the feeling won't be mutual.
Yeah.
You understand? So I feel like maybe sometimes that's the thing with maybe I'm thinking this is how Kanye and I will become friends, only to find out Kanye doesn't feel the same way about it.
So would you say that in Dokmana you would much rather have someone ask you, hey,
Yeah,
can you be
yeah,
my
yeah,
friend?
yeah. Would you would you want to officiate it? We are not friends, or would you just like how suddenly see we are close with Yanda, suddenly says I tell Yanda, Yanda tells me her problems,
And then automatically you're like,
Yeah.
yes.
I feel like that because I kungaba weird. Hi, can you be my
Yeah,
friend?
it's weird. No, it's weird. It's weird. Personally, I don't vouch for you walking up to me and saying, hi, can you be friends? It's weird. I feel like it should just fall into place naturally. If it's meant to be, it'll happen without making any, extravagant effort or whatever. It'll just flow naturally and be it.